Hello, fire signs. This is your love reading. We're going to be picking cards from several different decks to see what Spirit has for you in love. Thank you so much for joining me again for your reading. I'd like to thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing my videos. It will really help the algorithm so others will be able to get the messages. So we're going to pull one card to see what the overall energy is for your love reading. Thank you, Spirit, for your messages for fire signs. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Thank you for your messages. Okay. All right. Then we're going to also pull from the Romance Angel deck, and we're also pulling from the Love Oracle. So let's see what messages the angels have for our fire signs in love. Messages for fire signs in love. Remember that my readings are not time sensitive. This one is just sticking out, so I'm going to grab it. They're not time sensitive, so whenever you come across this reading, that is the time that it is meant for you. So if you happen to go through, I have readings on here from, I think, 2021. So if you go through any reading, any of my past readings, they are not time sensitive. I purposely was told by Spirit to make sure that I didn't do that. So anybody that's getting my reading, it's for you at that time. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. These are not personal readings, so they may not resonate with you. And this is a overall for fire signs. Just look at me. I'm so nosy. I have a camera and I'm able to see my neighbors. And I'm just nosy. I can see somebody pulling up, so it's like, who is it? All right. So let's see what your messages are. I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck. Ooh, that's too many. Let's see, 3. There's 1. This is one of my favorite decks for love. It's difficult to shuffle sometimes, but the messages are really on point with this deck. And it gave you an extra card, so we'll just go with it. Okay. So what we've got here is some of you have been in a relationship already, right? You've been seeing somebody. It may not be, for some of you, it's not been serious. For some of you, you were thinking that it seemed like it was going to be pretty serious, and you were kind of going through this honeymoon phase, right? Well, oh my gosh, everything is perfect. They're so romantic. They're doing all the right things. They're saying all the right things. They are taking you to wonderful places. They're spending time with you. But then there are some red flags, right? There's some things that are not quite right. And this card is showing up for you to take note of that. Right? So it may be a tiny little bitty thing. Maybe you went out and he yelled at the waiter or something. That's a red flag. He may have some anger issues, right? And so just be watchful. This person may have some things going on, and you just need to be watched. So anybody that you're dating, you're going to go through this honeymoon phase. It's going to be all great. It's going to be wonderful. He or she is going to be great. They're going to be beautiful. They're going to smell good. They're going to do everything for you. But They may have some red flags and you need to pay attention, right? So as you are dating and getting to know people, make sure that you are really watching them and looking at things that you have in your head that you've already decided that you need, and looking at how are they? Are they, what kind of character do they have? You know, look at the specific things that are really important when it comes to someone's character and who they are as a person. Now, the overall energy of your reading is that you have a lot of possibilities and opportunities and possibly a lot of choices in who you decide to choose when it comes to romance and dating and love. So you have a lot of people that may be going to come in the next couple of weeks, in the next few months, and within the year of 2023. And so as you are dating, make sure that you don't get stuck in being snapped up in the honeymoon phase, right? Without really looking and watching to see who this person really, really is, because you're going to have a lot of opportunities. You also may want to do some thinking and look back into your past to make sure that you are not bringing any baggage with you, that you are completely healed with whatever disappointments that you've had in the past with other relationships. So some of you have gone through breakups. Some of you haven't had anybody in your life since that breakup, right? And you made a decision to focus on yourself. And now you're ready, right? You're thinking, okay, I'm ready. But you may need to go back and just make sure that the person that you're dating, that you're not punishing them for something that someone else did because another person treated you that way. You walk into a relationship with that same energy and that same vibration, with the expectation that they're going to treat you exactly like the other person did. And so this card is reminding you to go through your healing process, to make sure that you're not taking any baggage with you, that you are a brand new person, that you've cleared out, uncreated and disassembled all of the gunk that was in your heart, in your energy, in everything that was you, that has to do with the pain and the disappointment that you may have suffered in a past relationship. We don't want to take this with us in our new romance, in our new opportunity. We want to leave this behind. We want to be whole and healed and ready to give and ready to receive. All right, so let's see. Okay, so those of you who may be already in a relationship, and these cards, this one popped out. You were only supposed to get 3, but you end up getting 4. And this is what it looks like. Actually looks like the heart of a fire sign, right? With all the fire around it. This card says that you're going to be going through a transformation in a relationship that you may be already in. So if you're checking this out and you're looking at this, and you're not single, you're already in a relationship, it's going to deepen. The relationship is going to deepen. You're going to be more in alignment with each other emotionally. Your needs are going to be easily met. You're going to be able to feel very safe, safer maybe than you had before. It's just going to be more of an alignment emotionally, more of an alignment physically. Your thought patterns and the way that you spend time together will have a lot more meaning and a lot more connection to it. Right? You may even get engaged or decide to live together. Or if you are not exclusive with this person because you had a lot of different opportunities, right? You're not exclusive with this person, you may decide to go exclusive. The two of you may decide that you're going to be exclusive with each other, and you're going to really, really solidify the relationship, and it's going to be a really, really wonderful experience for you. So some of you, I'm picking up several different things from this particular card. Some of you had somebody in your life that you loved very, very much, and they have transitioned. And they are showing up in this reading to tell you that even though you are apart and that you are not physically together, that they are always with you, that they always are around you, and they send their love to you. You may feel them around you in certain environments. You may smell their perfume or smell their cologne sometimes, or just feel like their presence. I had someone in my life that passed away, and I was able to feel him sometimes. It was very, very strange. But he would be in the room with me and I could feel him. And it wasn't scary at all. But this is what this person may be doing for you that has already transitioned. The card says, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united, for love transcends space, time. Nothing is missing. And so they still love you even on the other side. Even though they've transitioned, their love did not change. They still carry you in their heart with them. And they're with you even though you don't see them physically. For some of you, this is a person that is actually physically separated from you. They may be in the military, overseas, or in another state. There may be water between you, or just lots of miles between you. And it's important that you know that they love you even though you're not physically together, to make sure that you continue to nurture that relationship, because there is still love there. They still care for you. But with this transformation card, this person may be coming closer to you for you guys to be more physically aligned. So he may move back to your location. You may move to his location. You guys may decide to move in together, but you may come together so you're no longer separated. Some of you are in a twin flame relationship, and this relationship is really fiery. And that's what happens with twin flames, because you really do align with each other. So physically, it's just like hot, right? You just all love each other. You really love each other's company. You really, really care about one another. And it really is an opportunity for you to get close. But at the same time, when it comes to this situation, it's important that you still watch, you still listen, because this is like that honeymoon phase, right? You're just so in love. You're like, oh, da, 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 he's doing everything, da, 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 right? You're just flying on wings of joy and love and happiness. And we forget, we have rose-colored glasses. And Spirit is saying, take those off. Enjoy the honeymoon phase, but still pay attention. Pay attention to who this person is, who they are as a person, what their character is, what they believe, their actions. Be watchful. Be watchful, okay? Your last card is emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception. Did we not say that honeymoon phase? It's saying, Spirit is saying the same thing, right? You know, it's easy to get caught up. You know, what do they say? He swept me off my feet, right? I no longer, like in my own life, have the desire to be swept off my feet. Because when I was swept off my feet, I really didn't have control. I didn't know what was going on. I was just kind of like, and everything kind of happened and I had no control over it. And before I knew it, I was in the situation and I really didn't consciously get to make that decision. I was swept up, right? Spirit is reminding you not to get swept up. Don't get into the swept up off my feet feeling with emotion. Enjoy the process of falling in love, but keep your rose-colored glasses in your pocket and put on your spectacles. Be watchful. Do not forget what it is that you want, what it is that you ask for, what kind of person, his character, his belief system. Make sure you keep all of that in the forefront, because you don't want to get caught up with someone and it is not the right person, and you gave all of your energy to them and they took your energy, enjoyed all of your energy, and then they left. Okay? Because then you're going to have to go back into another process of healing. You're going to have to, and that, for us, I know for me, it took me years to heal from a relationship that wasn't right for me, that I got swept up in, and he wasn't the right person. It took me a long time to get my heart back to a place where I was healed, right? And so we are in a new year. We want to make sure that we put ourselves first, and we put our needs and our desires in the forefront. And so if he is not what you want, you know it immediately. And as much as the honeymoon phase is all awesome and stuff, it's all great. Yeah, having fun. He's cute, taking me out. He drives a Porsche, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he actually did drive a Porsche, and he was the worst decision I ever made, right? So stay watchful. Keep your head straight as you are going through this romantic engulfing of emotion, right? Keep your head on straight and stay in control of your emotions. Make sure that you are really looking at what you want, that you know what that is, and that you keep that in the forefront as you are getting to know all the different people that are coming into your life, because you're going to have several opportunities, right? There's a lot of different doors that you're going to have a chance to go through, and you can go in and see if this is the right one for you. And you're going to only know that if you've already made a decision about what it is that you want in a person. And so if you have not done that, that is your next step. What is it that you want? What kind of person is he? What kind of character does he have? What is his belief systems? Is his belief systems in line with your belief systems? So for example, if he is in a Christian, he has the Christianity where the Christianity believes in submission, and he wants a woman that's going to submit to him. Is that in alignment with what you're looking for? Are you looking to submit to somebody? And if you're deciding that you're going to submit to somebody, what are you actually submitting to? What do you want to submit to? What is it that you will submit to? What is it that you will not submit to, right? So make those decisions. What does it look like for you to be in a relationship? And write all of that down so you will have it noted. It's in your paper, in your journal on paper. It's in your mind, and it's in your heart. So when this person comes around sweet talking and pouring the wine and picking you up in that cobalt blue, I don't know what color blue it was. It was a dark blue convertible Porsche with the cream seats that were heated. He could cook too, right? You're not caught up. You're looking at all of those things and you're saying, yes, I like this. I like a person that can cook. I like someone that's financially stable. I like someone that is very responsive to me. That's a gentleman. But watch, because there's a lot of times where it's only a honeymoon phase. They're doing everything that they're doing to get you in. And then after they got what they wanted, maybe they swept you off your feet to a point where you woke up in their bed the next morning and you don't know how you got there, right? Now you're like, okay, I'm in a relationship now, right? So after that, you start seeing stuff. You notice there's red flags. He doesn't call you as much as he did when you first started dating, right? That honeymoon phase is over because he's showing his true colors. But if you keep your head straight, you can see his true colors prior to giving more of your energy and more of yourself than you really want to, okay? So that is your reading, fire signs. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing my channel. If there's anything that you would like for me to discuss, please put it in the chat. I'm going to be going over manifesting. We may even talk about how to manifest love in your life. So if you're interested in something like that, please put it in the chat. Thank you again for coming to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.